Forks man is behind bars after police say he was involved in a domestic assault situation last night. Police say officers were called to the 600 block of North 5th Street just after 6 p.m. Officers say when they got there, they saw a victim outside with noticeable injuries to her face. She was taken to a local hospital for treatment. Grand Forks police say they tried to make contact with the suspect, identified as Mark Boyer. He's up on your screen. But when he did not respond, officers entered the home. Police say Boyer went into a room and then refused to come out, prompting an officer to use pepper spray to take him into custody. Boyer was taken to the Grand Forks Correctional Facility and was cited for aggravated assault, resisting arrest, and possession of meth. This case is under investigation.